it in place where it's supposed to be. Get back in there and get the tape off, put a little glue on the back, put these in, then epoxy the magnets in, and this will be done. Not looking too bad. Got the shelves in, and I'm going to be using brackets like this on the bottoms and the backs and the tops. That way I can take these out anytime I want, instead of being one whole entire big unit. And these are all free floating, so that if they expand, they've got room to expand, and if they contract, they've got room to contract. So I am going to be putting a 3/4 by 3/4 piece down across here and across here, I think. I'm not sure yet, probably, because I think my door is going to come down like this. Up here is going to come down like this. I've got some pieces, some spring hinges for that, so I'm going to take a look at that, see if that'll fit. Little by little. And as you can see, I sanded this down. I wasn't happy with it, so I sanded it down. Still working on this piece. I've got the metal pieces in there. I'm just waiting on that piece to dry. I also have my bracket under here, which is right there, upside down. So when I get those 2 pieces on, well, actually 4 pieces, 2, 4, 5 pieces on, the magnets and all, this section right here will be done. I'm going to sand the back, put one more coat of clear on it, just so it looks a little nicer, a little shinier like that one. Spread this out on your social media, please. Let everybody know what I'm doing here. Thanks. We've got a bunch of cars today. Up here we'll have a raceway cover. You can see how I've got it notched out. So there'll be a raceway cover in there. There'll be one across up there so you won't see the wires. It'll be painted white. And another one there. So they'll be made so I can take them out like the whole rest of this top. I can take this top out in pieces. I can take this section out in one piece, and I can take that section out in one piece. So if I have to rearrange for some reason, I don't know why, or if I ever eventually sell, I can make changes to it. Working on this wall this morning, as you can see, sitting flush on the floor. These walls aren't necessarily plumb, as you can tell. So I needed an inch to scribe to the wall. So I took a 3/4. I had 2 1/8" spacers, which gave me an inch. And now I'll scribe the wall down, cut that, and it'll be a perfect fit. Then I'll come back around here, hard to see, and then mark out my openings here. Then I'll scribe this side here down, trim that, it'll be a perfect fit. Nice fit so far, even though it doesn't have to be that close because there'll be trim on it. It's looking good down there, looking good across there. Now I'm just going to scribe the back to meet this face, and that'll be ready to attach. Well, I got to cut out for my switches and for my outlet, so I'll mark all that at once. As you can see, I've got it traced off along through here, so that'll give me my edge there. And if you look over here, that's where my box is going to go, and back here is where my switch set is going to go. So I got everything traced out and ready to cut out and temporarily put in. I'm going to need another coat or 2 of clear on this. Not sure just yet, but it's got one on it already. As you can see, I've got it traced off along through here. So that'll give me my edge there. And if you look over here, that's where my box is going to go. And back here is where my switch set is going to go. So I got everything traced out and ready to cut out and temporarily put in. I'm going to need another coat or two of clear on this. Not sure just yet, but it's got one on it already. For my ground connections on my wiring, I'm using what's called a crimp sleeve. As you can see it there, it's just a little brass sleeve, and when I crimp it, you can see that crimp's really tight, so I don't have to worry about it slipping out. And then it just goes in, and you tighten down on the crimp part there, like so, and it's not going to go anywhere. Working on the shower outside panel. That's where the switches are. Down there is where the outlet is. It's upside down. But getting it there, little by little.